Hello, Slicey Dicers. This is Brian with a little EDC update for you. This is kind of my summer EDC, my lighter weight stuff that I carry. During the winter, I carry a bit heavier stuff because it's colder out and I have more pockets and all that stuff. But this is what I carry in the summer when I'm trying to keep things light, because I'm usually wearing lightweight clothing. That means lightweight gear, because I don't want stuff slapping against my legs and all that kind of stuff. My summer EDC has evolved a lot. I know this is almost Labor Day when I'm recording this, and it may seem a bit late, but maybe reference for next summer. Who knows? But I always try to keep things as light as possible during the summer, so let's get going. We're going to do the knives later. This is literally what I just had in my pockets today. So today was a Sage 5. But we'll talk about the knives I carry during the summer more in a moment. But let's do some of the ancillary stuff first. We'll put the keys aside. First up, you guys ask about all the time, vape pen thing, because when I'm doing a live show, sometimes you can hear me using it. This is my most common used one. This is a little Go battery. It came with a tank that sucked, so it's got an Aspire K2 tank. This is not one of the big cloud puffin things. I don't like those. I just want my nicotine. Haven't had a cigarette in 9 years, something like that. Been using these. It's probably gonna kill me in other ways I don't know yet, but I can breathe better, so I'm usually using something like this. This is just kind of a typical one. There, got that out of the way. You guys ask all the time, so I had to get out of the way. Next up, pocket pen. This is definitely the pen I carry the most during the summer. Super lightweight, super cheap. They have discount codes. If you sign up, I will put down below with my discount code, and then all that. I don't get any money back from that. It's just when I go to buy the next batch, which I am running low on them because I do lose them sometimes, then I get like 20 bucks off or something like that. I can't remember what it is. Very cool little pen. I love these things, and they basically come out to about $1.75, $2 a piece. Great little pen, very comfortable to write with, writes great, weigh nothing, and if you lose one, oh well, because they come in like, I think I buy mine in like packs of like 10, so I give them to friends and everything. All right, next up, I have an eye condition. I hit the deck too many times on a mountain bike, and I detached my retina in my right eye, and it didn't heal quite right, so I'm super sensitive to light. Vision's fine, just can't handle light. These are new sunglasses I got this summer. Actually, they're kind of old sunglasses in a way. I used to always wear Oakley gas cans. These are the Oakley crankshaft, which is very, very similar design. I had two different pairs of gas cans. One just got lost. One got chewed up by a dog. My son wanted some really good sunglasses for Christmas, so I got him a pair of gas cans, and he leaves them around a lot, so I kept stealing them. And I thought, man, I really miss these. I really miss having a nice pair of these more beefy plastic Oakleys. And my wife got me these. So I have to wear polarized according to my doctor. I don't always obey him, but I'm supposed to. And these are great. And I like the polarization on the Oakleys isn't so crazy. You get some polarized sunglasses and, you know, every windshield looks purple, and you look at a puddle and it looks all weird, and it kind of just throws your vision off. Especially on these particular Oakleys, they're not bad at all. Definitely polarized. You do get a bit of the polarization effect, but not nearly as much. Love these things. Super comfortable. Very light. Love them. Another thing you guys always ask about, my wallet when you see it in these videos. This is a Nomadic Simple wallet. I'll put a link to it down below. 20 bucks. I've had this one for 2 or 3 years. The cash part's getting a bit stretched out, but other than that, it's held up extremely well. It's very small. Haven't really had a desire to get another wallet until the Offen mirrors came out, and everybody's talking about those all the time. I'm definitely a front wallet person. I hate having anything in my back pockets, summer, winter, anything. So he does do a pretty good front wallet. Now the topsider looks like a pretty good front wallet, so I got one of those coming. So this may get replaced, but really, really like this. And it's holding entirely too many credit and debit cards. Other side just has my ID, which has a picture of a thumb on it. I don't know who that person is. And you know, discount cards, stuff like that. I think there's a couple discount cards over here too. I don't think I have that many credit and debit cards, but love this thing. 20 bucks, highly recommend. Now my keys change a lot during the summer months, because during the winter I have a coat on, so I can just throw out my coat, so I don't care. Definitely go very lightweight during the summer. One big change I made for 2 reasons. I got this Leatherman style PS. The PS does not have a knife in it, so it is TSA legal, and I did test that when I went to Europe. It went through the scanner, and nobody gave me a hard time. It's got a little pair of scissors, You know, these work great actually. Nice spring-loaded pliers. It's got tweezers. It doesn't have many tools on it, but a little screwdriver. That's pretty much about it. But it works great, and as I said, no knife blade, so it's TSA legal. So I gotta have a keychain knife. Now this one, I will admit, this is an Opinel number 2, the tiny, 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 tiny little Opinel. Is it a particularly great keychain knife? No, it's just a little friction folder. It doesn't even have the little twist thing like Opinels normally do, but is it cool as balls? Yes, it's all of that. This thing is just so cool. And they're like 12 bucks, 10 bucks, something like that. I love it. And it just, even if you're never going to open it, it just says like, hey, I'm a knife guy. I have an Opinel keychain. It's just kind of neat. I really do like it. Always got to have a tchotchke, Vegeta, Dragon Ball Z, Kakarot. This is one of my favorite things I've added this year. I had, for years, used this Nightcore tip. Loved it. It's still great, still a great knife. But when this came out, the Olight I1R EOS, yeah, it's replaced this, definitely. As you can see, so much smaller. Either 5 lumens or 130 lumens. It's just a little twist to activate thing. You get the 5, you get the 130. It's great. If you want to recharge it, you just unscrew this whole thing and you plug it in with a micro USB. Pretty neat, which I have to charge this. I just remembered because I haven't charged it in a few weeks. So I just, every couple of weeks, I just plug it in, and it's always been fine. Always been there when I needed it. Summertime, I don't carry a secondary flashlight because I just don't feel the need to, because it's light out till 9 o'clock at night, and I've got this. I've got the light on my phone. That's plenty enough light for me. I have a light source. I have a backup light source. That's fine. This little clip is just sometimes I add other stuff, whether it be the keys to my wife's car. I have another set of keys for all the stuff in the garage and stuff I don't carry around with me all the time. So this is just one of these little Night Eyes little S-Beaner locking things. I really like these. I buy my REI in like 4 packs or something like that. I have a ton of these laying around. You can turn and lock it, which is pretty neat. Which I do when I have the car keys on it, because those key fobs are really expensive. The reason why I don't have one on here all the time is I put mine through the wash. So they said it's 230 bucks for a new one. I said, you know what, I'll just switch my wife's back and forth. And keys to the dirty Subaru that you guys see in some of my Instagram photos. And other like house key, mailbox key, that kind of stuff. All right, let's talk about knives. So what I was carrying today, pretty typical of what I carry in the summer. Spyderco Sage 5. I like to wear lighter weight kind of camping pants a lot of the time in the summer, or camping shorts. I've got a pair of North Face ones, got a pair of Marmos. My favorites are the Cools. They're not as lightweight, but so I don't wear them when it's really hot out. But Cool, KUHL, awesome, awesome, awesome pants. You need to get some if you are at all an outdoorsy kind of guy. They are fantastic, super comfortable, really well jointed. Getting off on a tangent. Yeah, Spyderco Sage 5, typical 3-inch blade, kind of lightish knife, not super light. If I'm only carrying one knife, it's often something like this, something in that 3-inch range, something like this, or this is also a common one, the Wii Rectifier, becoming more common one that I carry. It's fairly new, but definitely one I'm carrying more and more often all the time, the TRM Neutron. If I want to carry something truly lightweight, if I'm wearing some truly lightweight clothing, if it's really hot out, if we're talking, it's in the upper 80s, lower 90s, Benchmade Bug Out, always an excellent choice. My trusty Spyderco Native 5 lightweight. These are 2 if I just want one really, really, really light knife. Sometimes I'll just go small, something like the Spyderco Little Native. Recent addition, but one I'm liking a lot, the Fox Knife Suru, and one that I know is going to wind up making the rotation, small and lightweight. Have not done a review on this yet. Will very, very shortly after this. This is the new Bestech engine. Oh, I love this knife, by the way. This thing is just so cool. Really, really, really like it. let's talk about some of the bigger ones I might carry during the summer. There's still lots of good lightweight options that are larger. A lot of these, a lot of the lightweight clothing has had pretty small pockets, so it kind of eliminates some of these. But any Benchmade 940, super light, good blade length, awesome. The Spyderco Manix 2 lightweight, always a great option. And your PM2. PM2s aren't that bad. They're not too heavy. They work pretty good also. So knife stuff, basically theme here is I just try to roll a little light. I don't often carry 2 knives when it's really hot out and I'm wearing lightweight clothing. If I do, the Cold Steel Lucky one is a great one. It weighs nothing. You totally forget that it's there. Another good backup. This isn't as light, but it's really super tiny, so it fits in almost any little pocket. This is your Black Fox Bean Gen 2 little slip joint. Yeah, that's about it, I think. That's about all I really have to say about my summer EDC. So you guys always ask, so now you know. Hope you guys have enjoyed this. I will put links to as many things as I can think of down below. If you want other links, let me know in the comments, and I'll try and find them for you. But all of them are pretty easy to find. Hope you guys have enjoyed this. I've been Brian. Have a good one.